Hey, Bucky. Just getting set up a little bit. I was earlier figuring out just the controls of this thing before I even streamed. So I spent like already a few hours just doing other various stuff. My mic set properly, and there we go. Audio. Okay. And the very first thing I wanted to just like explain is just the how to target this thing, and then what makes it like really handy and it's so the very first thing is knowing the buttons. I was looking at the emergency brake right there. I upped the textures also, so like if I hopped in the Hornet, it'd probably look better than my other streams. But we will see if my frame rate, I might have to change that if my frame rate is affected, and I'll just restart. But yeah. First thing to know is the buttons that I'm going to use is the coolie switch. And that controls the soy of this, which screen is selected basically. And then I got DMS, and then TMS. DMS, I can't remember what the digital something. I remember T being. Yeah, I don't remember. It's hard to remember what they stand for, but they. Oh, like tactical something something, and then D was something. I don't know. I remember T being tactical, I think. So those are three. And what I was having trouble to lock all things to target is China hat. There's this China hat, and you gotta hold China hat forward long. Uh, which a lot of these are like short and long presses, and they affect the systems. It's basically the shortcut buttons of the A10. And this boat switch affects is going to affect the charging pods. So yeah, this is probably not going to be the best explanation, which I have it up here. I'm going to just throw in this link, this YouTube video I watched, just to kind of refresh on these things. There you go. I don't know if I'll have that on descriptions or whatnot, but at least you see the link in the video on the screen there. Type it in. But so I need a so the short presses left and right of the I believe the coolie hat switch. Yeah, coolie, which really I think is on the throttle. Like I kind of flipped back and forth with it because again I use my right thumb to control the targeting pod. This is designed that the thing you use your left index finger on the throttle to control the targeting pod, which is completely backwards for me. And so I kind of have to flip what really this Kuliat switch, the DMS and the TMS are actually on the right flight stick. You use your right thumb to control those. I'm using my left thumb to control both of those. So switch to that. So I believe it's TMS. Yeah, TMS does forces which one's main slew. So right now, if I just press forward up and then, or TMS up long, and then China ant, which is that little red button thing, but I have it as my left index finger. Press that long, and now my Mavericks, see this left screen, that's my Mavericks, is slewed to my targeting pod. That's how very neat this is. The other thing I could do, I believe it's, yeah, short left, and I could bring up the screen on my HUD, which I wonder how well you see that. It's pretty short. If I zoom in a little bit, like, you can probably see it better. How about now? Barely see it, like, on the corner down there. You see it like that a little bit. But yeah, you just pretty much look to the left down there, and that is my targeting pod too. So you could like be looking off like this and still controlling your targeting pod. Which the idea of that is, let me see that little asterisk like dot. I can now do TMS forward long, do that. Kuliat switch long. And go back to the targeting pod and control the targeting pod. TMS long of that. Does that white little cake symbol is which one it's like everything slewed to. And my Mavericks, they're on the gimbal limit. They can't look all the way to the right there. Now all that to, I'm gonna make my front HUD the main. I need to switch to Mavericks. Switch to that. Put that away. I could like hold this long, and that's how you blink that off. Is I believe DMS. I gotta keep going into this to remember which buttons is which. Okay. So if I make that again like that, and then DMS short up and down, I can switch between there, and I got a targeting, a waypoint already on that. Make that the main thing. Actually, I think I pulled, yeah. TMS back long. See, now everything's, see, everything now locked to that. Switch to that. Yeah, see, I can control, this is that boat switch thing, which, there's that thing there, that middle switch thing. I always like just having that one. If I do Kuliat switch forward, short, switches to that. And just to show you, let me zoom. Look how just much zoom that is. 14 miles away, and I could zoom like all the way up to that. Oh, thanks for the raid. Hi, Blackfish. 78. What were you up to? And I just, like, still, like, a few days in the new year. How's your New Year's been? Do that for you. But you're also doing DCS World? I'm right now just showing a quick thing of, like, I learned how to. I relearned, refreshed myself on, like, just targeting with this thing. Oh, sure. Yep, have fun. Have a good break. Blanking out what to say. I'll do this other shout out for you. Like, after 7 years of Mac, slowly getting. Oh yeah, after like, heck, especially 7 years. I think I took like, like if anything, a year long break or something. But like, yeah, after so long, you gotta, you're like, I'm pretty sure very rusty on everything. But yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow, Dr. Save. I'm not, dope. As you can tell, I like doing this in VR. Keep pressing the wrong button. I'm used to the Hornet, the FA-18. I hope I'm entertaining for you. Let me unpause myself and just like, okay. So I kind of just went over just explaining the buttons. Oop, I forgot to. I slew the, like, box this by Couliat switch long right, TMS up, long forward, and then Couliat long forward, and then Mavericks are slewed to this again. If I do TMS short up, it switch to a point, and this can like, which I am curious. There's some other things driving around over here that I could. Let me see if I can like lock onto them. I can find them. Oh, they're way over there. They're right there. Around here, driving around. Where are you guys? Do I not see you? You right around here. Here you are. Get the point. There we go. And see, and then this is on them. Rifle. 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 By the way, short TMS up also like locks on. And just shot all 6 of my Mavericks on those guys. See if they'll hit. Go in this view as well. That one might miss by hitting that tree. Boom. 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 The power of the A10. I just took out a convoy of tanks. Looks fun in VR if you're doing ground attacks. Just a few examples here. Oh yeah, and yeah, I just shown you, I just took out a convoy. Bad timing. And my stream just minutes before you stream. Aw, that's fine, Python Blue. I could still shout you out. I don't think I could. I already did the in-stream one, but I could do this command one. If anyone wants to see a nice, like, make like audio music and stuff, or little fun sound things on. There's Ages Beyond the Mist. Oh yeah, that's that like old puzzle game. We were playing that old puzzle game. You're welcome. It's always nice seeing you, and Happy New Year. I haven't seen you till last year. It was also a little bit a while ago. I'm going to lock back onto those guys, which saying I got waypoint already. I'm gonna have to like kind of pause at times because I need to remember what buttons do what. Here, got it like that. There we go. Switch to you. And you, I need to switch. Yeah, which to switch now, I gotta switch it to. Then us. Yeah, I do have these big GPU bombs. Oh, those are the laser guided bombs. Let's shoot our laser guided rockets, which should be able to do by. There we go. I need to switch to a laser. You spin around here. I always hear that, like, oh, this thing can just turn on a dime. Well, this is me pull forward. Oh, it did not turn very well. So, I'm sorry, I don't understand how do you turn this thing really sharply? That supposedly shoots very sharply. I would like to know that. Okay, let's get in range. I think I might already be in range if I just like lunge them upward. But get a little bit closer just to make sure. That should hit, actually. Oh, actually, keep our laser on. Here, see? Hit. Shoot another one. Oh, come back here. Done with you. Bonk. Flares. Oh, wrong buttons. I was not shooting my flares. Just things are shooting at me. And if I want to, I can just bonk, bonk. Enemies right there. What? Switch to that. Switch to that. Yeah. could just drop. Yeah, maybe I'll just drop more of my big bombs just to be silly. I don't remember. Yeah, I think the big confusing thing. Ooh, put to altitude hold and just do that. I want to just orbit. I always felt like it was just much more simpler how the autopilot works on this one, but I think it's just because like I had a hard time with the other. Let's push. Make sure that is set. Okay.
Pull up, pull up.
Does that because I just dropped the bomb and it senses it. Boom. That was a big bomb too that I just dropped. Shooting at me. You probably just drop a bomb. Those guys. Take all of them out at once. Oops. Not going to that. Maybe it is. It just zoomed in. Yeah, you are set there. Okay, let me just put you there. Just drop my other bomb here. Oh, and just by the way, I gotta wait for that little arrow to go in the range between that. And that's the range for it to like, it goes in between those things.
Now pull up, pull up.
Dropped it. Zoom. Could have done the special camera and it like about where I dropped it. Like I was just taking out all the infantry at once. Let's do a little landing. Okay. Yeah, here's my flaps. Extra caution. Did I put my flaps down too fast? I am going over 250. It probably should have waited. I don't know if I just broke my landing gear by doing that. Game's finicky with that. Used to pressing the other buttons to like that's where the airport was. So oh, there it is.
Altitude, altitude.
I don't have the little fancy triple E symbol thing in front to show where my going way too fast. I don't know if I'm gonna land on this very well. Well, I didn't line up very well. Do I have air brakes? Yeah, there's my air brakes. The air braked. I might slam into the house. Just barely. Oh my goodness. Kind of stuck in the grass. Didn't really turn very well on grass. Well, I could probably do something to back up. Or where was it? Was it switch? Let's see. This switch. Here, let's back up this way. We're backing up. Oh, there goes all my ammo.
Speed brake, speed brake.
Speed brake. Talking about speed brake. Oh, because There, we got back on the runway. Oh, there we go. I got my steering. It's that button for that. Yeah. Different buttons that is just the nature of like the different aircraft. So like I'm used to a bunch of things now on like the F-18. I'm curious on just. Oh, didn't want to do that. I'm Let's check something. Is it, yeah, frames per second. That's fine. I want to just briefly look at the F-18. Also, like what's interesting with this aircraft, like the F-16, is it's always nice to like see the cockpit and just like nothing is like in your way above you. It's like a big bubble that you're in. So you just got all this stuff right in here in front. Compared to the A10, you have like just all this grid stuff in your way. But then again, you're targeting just stuff on the ground. You're not a fighter that needs to like see the planes around in the air. But I barely know how to use this thing. I think I remember how to like select my weaponry and probably drop some bombs and maybe target, but I'd have to really just, like dedicate to just want to fly it, and I can't say I really like the aircraft that much over the other ones. I kind of just wanted to take a look at this guy and see how much clearer things may look. Kind of looks the same, really. But for some reason, this guy, it just... I guess this text is a little bit better. That's about it. Otherwise, everything else feels the same. But otherwise, I just wanted to briefly show and explain a little bit, if anyone's interested, on like how you target with the A10. But now I want to hop into a multiplayer server. At some point, probably like to try to like do more of the campaigns, because it was nice that I'm gifted for the F-18, the Hornet, to do more of those missions, but at the moment I just feel like doing the A10. And Faces of Death has a bunch of people on that one. Interesting. But we'll try this one. Mainly because I feel like there's just... Oh man, I don't know how to do the radio on this thing. Just to see if I recall on how to input a waypoint, it is a little panel to the right, and you simply put in the coordinates in that. The radio, I think it's like a whole dial thing or so you gotta like do on the left. But I do have like push to talk on it. But we'll see how much I can redo. The trouble I had when I really flown it before I bought the F-18 and just flown the A10 a bunch, is it always felt like by the time I got to the next airbase to bomb and stuff for while I was in multiplayer server, by the time I got to them, like someone else like would have like bombs the place away, and I'm like, well, I get over there, just to not do any help because I'm such a slow plane. But that airbase, like I don't think you can't select. Like only select helicopters on that one. Oh yeah, it's. You can grab like the F-14, F-18, and grab like a helicopter. Wonder if do they? I don't think any of them would have the Harrier. Oh no, they do. There's the Harrier. Wait, why does it say NA non-applicable? Because yet again, the Harrier isn't. Isn't sold anymore, so it'd be kind of surprising if they really. Yeah, see, it's like selectable, but then not. It's not really selecting it from what I'm seeing. Yeah. Basically, this AAV and such is the Harrier that like is able to. Maybe because it's like the time zone and stuff. I want to see. I get the 105 CBUs. Nice. Which kind is those? The armored ones. 105. Yeah, it's the 105s, and then the 103s are the cluster ones. I want to get like a mix of like Mavericks and laser bombs and. There we go. Where's. Struggling to refine what I want, what I liked before. Ah, I want big ones. Yeah, like that. That's what I'm thinking of having that loadout. Okay. That's the big arsenal of weaponry. Just pure destruction. You get so many flares and chasts. It's like you could just flare and chain. I'm gonna give myself more flares. Just flares for days. Is that what these are? These IR AIM 9M. I think, yeah, they are these. Yeah, that's what I'm grabbing those. Okay. To be sure. Load in everything. Now what I'm curious about, of course, frame rate is. Oh, okay. Oh, window textures. It's kind of nice. Because if I do low texture for my cockpit, like those buttons get blurred. But there's another like outside texture and all that. I can do less. Which is basically setting these textures to low. But like that's the only difference I did on them. So we'll try with this, which 60 FPS is fine. It's sitting around 60 FPS. I didn't read that. No. Get they're all the same, aren't they? Is my data link set on automatically, or I kind of wondered that at times. Hard to click these little buttons. And your head like moves around with the mouse. I tried to look for a setting that like allowed this to just sit in place, and there is none. So like this is the best I have. But yeah, this pad and then this pad, like how you like input, like go put like northeast, lat long. But let's figure out Oh, yeah, and then I do wonder doing air-to-air refueling of this, but like this, the A10 has so much fuel, you never worry about running out of fuel. The thing is designed to like sit in the air for hours. So my mission I would like to look for is Rezillo, Alpine. Where'd that be? Because my aircraft's good at for close air support.
CAS mission group, listen up. We got operations running deep behind the front line with our special forces. Your objective is to eliminate enemy ground forces entrenched around a dam. Intel reports multiple anti-aircraft defenses positioned in the surrounding area, including possible mobile AA units, stingers, and troop transport. Check your markers and try not to flood the entire area. Hit them good.
So in the vicinity. So I'm gonna add a waypoint here. We'll put it right on that. Does this just add it? Hoping I'm not overriding on my initial point. Did I just do that? I think I did. Did I? 35, 35. Yeah, that is that. Then why is all of them look like they're that? Confused with that. That set these things on. Oh, did it not give me? Do they not really exist? Or why'd you not? Well, what can I put on me? Not of it. Okay. JDAM's not available. Okay. The laser rockets aren't. Oh man. Killing me. at least put in some rockets, if anything. Put those little things. Otherwise, yeah, let's just, we'll put like a few more. Actually, I could put the big ones for this end. No JDAMs. Where is that? Trying to feel for it.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Yeah, see, it's not allowed to do these. But that was that right there. Call them big.
Rearming complete.
But I might do smaller ones like this for just to be lighter. is it? It didn't save. Wondered. Really? Why do I have to input the same thing? Well, pointless to say copy, I guess. Save that. Thank you. Wanted to have that little option. Even though this is kind of... See, hopefully I can... Oh yeah, I gotta... tell it to like reload. Load all. I changed its loadout. Wait, it's loading. There we go. Now I can I got like these and these. I think I need to do any settings for them really. And maybe if I want to, like I might do unset with well, there is these normal cluster bombs that I can also do. Are these? They're like normal clusters. And the air ballot. Are these GP bombs? Oh. I'm using what I do know how to use. Target. Let's switch to weapons off for the moment. And switch my waypoint 1. That on. one, so it's like the neat thing, like how much they model in this is I do have seat raising. So I can like at least do that. Go away. My flaps down at least halfway, yeah. Might have to do full flaps. Because I am heavy. I'm overweight at the moment. Because I got a whole lot of bombs. I am the flying fortress. Altitude heading. Set it to that. Yeah, let's keep it heading. It's going to be a little bit of a trip. I wanted to make sure if no one's nearby. Is that a player? No, you're not. Thought I saw there was a bunch of players on this. Where is everyone? Oh, they're in a MiG. He's the F-18. Yeah, no one's taking off from this airport, so I'm good. I do have a radar thing. Which you gotta do that to like turn it on. Remember also what makes this kind of a tank is the there's like a very thick armored box around the cockpit itself. Oh, it keeps the pilot protected. $6 to 870. Climb. Trying to climb still. I am very heavy.
Pull up, pull up.
Trying to get speed now.
Altitude, altitude.
You know altitude. Yes, altitude, altitude. point. I think this we're like finding a fueler. It's gonna be a long flight anyway. We're gonna slowly climb at least. It's not really going towards my steer wheel. I'm gonna turn it myself. I'm gonna go this way. As long as it keeps like over 60 FPS, I think it's fine. Might go with the lower FPS or lower texture option. Just that. So that's it. Won't have to like reload or anything, but minutes ago. There's other things there. Oh yeah, this is the video. This stuff. Jeez. Yeah, let's control escape. Control shift escape. Let's bring up that. Okay. I guess don't need that. Doing the radio. Let's point towards that and just. If it keeps turning like that, why not? I want to keep on climbing, but like it's not holding pan. Is my air speed still good? Yeah. No clouds here. Join the server. I'm on hip dynamics, by the way, if anyone's like wishing to join. I am on a PvE server. What is this? Tunnel cleaning. Or if that's just to keep the camera. See behind me? And can I low put down? My G-forces. see something right there. And yeah, what is it? A short press or a long press for our mark? That mark for me, I can tell. I think it did. Let's see if it did. So high up, I'm not sure if I need to do Mavericks. We'll just drop these guys. How high am I? Really hard to read that thing. There is a dial to adjust that. Sticks like in the way. As if you want like very immersive. Get around the clouds to turn things. Airspeed 2. There is to look at these. Yeah, I'm. Is that 12,000? Yeah, 12,000 something. Yeah, 250 airspeed. There's a guy right there. Let's see if that did what I expected. Yes, it did. You though, oh, you're gun turret. Or something. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you. To be significant. close enough I could shoot a Maverick. That was. That's my drop. Can't read it. Oh, they did. Ah. Flew all the way over here just to get stupidly shot down. Because I couldn't figure out to drop my... That's the frustrating thing about the A10. You fly all the way over here, takes so long to get over there, just to get shot down and oosh, oosh. Just ooh. Erg. What a waste. Such a waste of time. Should have just switched to my Mavericks and just shot him with a Maverick. Ah. I just remove. Might go like with just simply that, just to be lighter. Still will be like 6 of each. We'll have good amount of bombs. Let me see. It wasn't like I was able to put in some clusters. Yeah, these clusters. Are these? Kind of heavy as well. I don't know. Heavier is that? Am I? Yeah, much heavier with that. And this, and then if I remove these, I just. Yeah, I might as well just have 8. Just why was I struggling to see where to. I need to have them set to CCRP. Turn is. I think they're all initial anyway. Okay. Try that again. A little lighter to take off the ground.
CAS mission group, listen up. We got operations running deep behind the front line with our special forces. Your objective is to eliminate enemy ground forces entrenched around a dam. Intel reports multiple anti-aircraft defenses positioned in the surrounding area, including possible mobile AA units, stingers, and troop transport. Check your markers and try not to flood the entire area. Hit them good.
What I might do, by the way, is take a break after this. And switch to VR chat just to join up with our meetup. And then come back to this. Like, I'll first take a quick break off this. We'll see. Maybe I'll have like early dinner or so, and I haven't had lunch. Lower. Flying this thing and then dealing with the autopilot, it does feel like
Altitude.
this is the F-18 is a bit better. We're starting in 4 hours. That's time. I have to turn on these things. Gun ready. I'm gonna switch to these again, attempt these again. Where's the indicator that tells me that's here a rope tied around there. Interesting. use the dials for? With that. I guess somehow I went around their air defenses. I might switch to the Mavs this time. If I could just do it properly on this, like, I do remember there was like a timer in the middle there. It also has a bar that drops down.
Warning, autopilot.
It's on. Into the clouds.
Warning, autopilot.
Yeah. What's that front there? That's what there is. I kicked off my autopilot doing that. Rendering I have it so it shows things not so far away. It's a frame rate. And again, being still miles away, there's no means for me to shoot at. Thing's hard to climb. And it's really tough to be like 30,000 feet. CCRP has the line down the middle. How I want to bomb. Clouds are in the way at the moment. Over the hill. It's right there. Can't see 'cause of it's so hard to read all those symbols in the front. Mark you. I'm just behind here. Hey, you dog. Hello. Trying to see if I can. Was guys with missiles that shot at me over here. Mission. Is you. Oh, did I mark all the March 1, whatever? Let's see if I can drop a bomb on you. Where's my... Oh, there's the countdown, I believe. I think the Mavericks could have done it further away. Little ball drop. Dropped it.
Warning, autopilot.
There it goes. Why is it way over there? What? That is nowhere near I drop. Oh my goodness. Good thing I got 8 of them. It's nowhere near where I was dropping. Okay, that's it. I'm switching to maps. You. Button. Getting used to this. You don't like me turning this. Clouds in the way. On clouds. Switch. Lock. Fire. Yeah, you're hitting towards them. Boom. That hit. Let's look at. Oh yeah, I need to switch to. Hopefully I marked things correctly, because I don't know if I did. Deal with all these clouds. Clouds. Okay, good. You. Where's. Where did my. I think it missed me. I was dumping a bunch of flares. Goodness. Let's put everything locked on that. Okay.
this mission group, we got confirmation that targets have been eliminated. Good job. You are clear to RTB or switch tasking.
I'm doing all my manners. Yeah, those guys over there. Guess I gotta turn myself to the right. And I got plenty of fuel. I could do like another thing and still more bombs. Did miss one bomb, but hey, I got 7 more. And still 2 more mats. Would have been nice if I shot all the ones on my left side. Not be lopsided here, or whatever. This walking here.
Warning,
Oh.
autopilot.
Really? Oh, come on! Like, worst timing that it just did that. Out of the worst timing. When I was wanting to cough, like, turn off my mic and all that, and just, You know what? I'm gonna have a break. Terrible. And very least could have let me go back and land. Like, what silly guy shot at me right from there? Like, come on. Who shot at me? Is there like some ground unit that I just happened to fly a little close to? Like one of these guys or something? These guys aren't nowhere near where I was. I have no idea which one. These guys are kind of nasty. Man, I had like... had like a tickle in the throat, and I was like moving to, like I was muting my mic, and it's suddenly beep beep beep. And when my hands are off my sticks, and it's terrible. Probably, I might do that later. We'll see. I don't feel like hopping in another one now, and like, it's a good time to take a break, I guess. So I'll just end stream. Simply no raid at the moment. So take care, everyone. God bless. Bye bye.